Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we are going to have our discussion on the transit of the planet Saturn within the Capricorn sign, within the Shravana Nakshatra, in the second pada, the Taurus Navamsa pada, which is a Pushkara Navamsa pada as well, which is going to take place on November 7th. So from November 7th till December 21st, Saturn is actually going to be in a dignified state to manifest good results. Now friends, you must be wondering that why I'm giving so much emphasis on the transit of Saturn, that not only to the zodiac sign, to the nakshatra, but narrowing it down to each pada, I'm uploading videos. So friends, try to understand this thing, that Saturn definitely holds a important role, because when we talk about any of the important career related development, making you aware or empowering your ambition, your drive for success, restructuring your life, actually making you aware of your own capabilities and talents, so all of that big concrete development in life. So Saturn only holds the key to bring all of those changes in your life. Now take these videos specifically on the transit of Saturn as a nudge or a reminder from the gods, from the divine, that Saturn is in an empowered state and the window of opportunity is open for a small time. So how much you are actually putting efforts in the right direction? Are you revisiting your career related goals? If you think that you lack any sort of training, any sort of education or skill, so have you actually started working hard in that direction or not? So that is the only reason I am putting a lot of emphasis on the transit or ongoing transit of the planet Saturn. So friends, as you know this thing, that definitely Saturn has been going direct and retrograde, and it is being here in this Capricorn sign for a long time, and within this second pada as well, the Pushkara Navamsa pada as well, Saturn has within this year has crossed this section as well. But before, the problem was that, or the vulnerability was that, Saturn was retrograde, and the second thing was that Jupiter was also not in a dignified state. But as you know that on 19th of November, Jupiter is going to enter the sign of Aquarius and Saturn is going to enter this pada. So this pada is very important, because see, whenever we talk about whether in your natal chart or whether in the transit, the Navamsa placement always tells about the true intent of the planet. So definitely when Saturn is in the Aries Navamsa pada, so the first pada of the Shravana Nakshatra, so Aries definitely is a weak placement for the planet Saturn, so which could actually make someone vulnerable enough of, first of all, this whole environment or cloud of Shravan is all about the lunar energy, the moon related energy, which is a good energy for emotional psychic receptivity, devoting yourself to a spiritual austerity, listening to the wise counsel. But the problem is that the Aries Navamsa pada still create little bit of the unsettled energy, where the headstrongness could make native regret later on. Logic actually try to predominate, but there is always a bone of contention the way you want to put forth your career related aspirations. But friends, trust me, once Saturn is going to enter over this like Taurus Navamsa pada, and Jupiter is also going to be in the Aquarius sign, so overall planetary alignment is actually going to get formed in a way that good results can be attained, like all of those predictions in the past which has been made for the transit of Saturn in the Capricorn sign. So trust me, the most beautiful and the best version of the ongoing transit of the Saturn can be experienced during this phase once Saturn is going to enter this Taurus Navamsa pada. Like the way friends, this is what the duty and job of the planet Saturn is. Like the way many times people say that things don't just happen. It's just the role of Saturn only which determines, which oversees that things happen just. So because it is a planet of justice, it is a planet of structure. And like the way friends, I always say this thing, definitely whichever area of your life Saturn is going to be transiting, all of the life's tests and trials might be taking place right now. Anyway might be happening in your life. There could be a reason that the circumstances are trying to test you, your capability, how ready you are towards whatever you want to achieve regarding the matters of that house. or this could be that suddenly your this own self inquiry is taking you towards something unknown. So whatsoever could be the reason, whether your own self inquiry or whether your life circumstances, but the beauty over here is that Saturn is capable enough of manifesting those concrete results. There could be little bit delays, but something big and concrete can be attained during this transit of the planet Saturn. And definitely friends, once Saturn is going to enter the Aquarius sign, so you will definitely see, you will realize that reward part of all the hard work which you might have been doing, that can be experienced once finally Saturn is going to make a foray in the Aquarius sign. So that is something friends which I wanted to say just as a part of the basic overview. All what I want to say over here is that I have seen so many charts like prima facie. For example, if I were to share this experience, so there is a very successful actor whom I know. So I saw his chart. So he had a Capricorn ascendant, and his ascendant lord planet Saturn is in the 8th house. So definitely Saturn in the 8th house for a Capricorn ascendant, so it's in the Leo sign. It was conjunct with Rahu as well. So prima facie, looking at the chart, you will get this idea that, oh my god, Saturn is going to create so much trouble, so much problems, undiagnosed diseases. But the problem is that you many times forget to look at the Navamsa chart, which tells about the true dignity of the planets. In the Navamsa chart of the same person, his Saturn was exalted in the 8th house. Whatsoever he attained in this unsettled media, mass fame, film, television business, a lot of his accomplishment and attainment happened at the Saturn Dasha only. So that is something friends which I wanted to say, that the role of Navamsa or the Navamsa Pada of the planet just tells about the true intent of the planet. And the Taurus Navamsa Pada is all about bringing structure. It is all about taking those concrete decisions, any of the concerns of making you more secured, and the financial reward part can also be experienced. And let's say for example, if Saturn actually has a say whether it has got a rulership of your 7th house of marriage or basis its like transit placement, it is aspecting your house of marriage or house of relationship. So even this movement of Saturn in the Taurus Navamsa Pada on November 7th, with very soon Jupiter is going to be in a dignified state, can also release the restrictions which it might have created in the path of your matrimonial concerns. So even from that regard, this prospect or this transit can be seen as a very good and a very blessed energy. And definitely friends, let's say for example, if in your case all the Taurusian concerns are getting qualified, whether you are a banker, you work in a financial industry, any of the concerns of media, music industry, so even all those people can get benefited during this phase of Saturn's transit to the second pada or the Taurus Navamsa Pada. So friends, now we will take our discussion to the next section of our today's discussion, that basis your ascendant, what kind of customized result can be anticipated. So friends, for the Aries ascendant, so definitely friends, in your case, as you know that Saturn which is transiting in your 10th house, its movement from the Aries Navamsa Pada to the Taurus Navamsa Pada can be seen as a bit release for all the Aries ascendant people. So let's say for example, if in your case all of your work are just getting halted at the last 11th hour, last moment, so we can expect that some kind of relief, some kind of release of energy can materialize. And the beauty over here is that friends, definitely you have been working extended hours. I can fairly foresee that, but just because now Saturn is going to be in the Taurus Navamsa Pada, which is a Pushkara Navamsa Pada as well, so little bit of the gains or reward part might start manifesting for you. So the only Mool Mantra which I want to give to all the Aries ascendant native is that keep on doing the hard work. The reward part is not very far from you guys. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Taurus ascendant natives. So friends, in your case, as you know this thing, that the transit of Saturn is taking place in your 9th house. Now try to understand this thing, that 9th house has to do with our philosophy, it has to do with our ideals. So now what is going to be happening is that not only Capricorn is a earth sign, your ascendant itself is a earth sign, but also the Taurusian Navamsa Pada is a double earth energy. So we can fairly see that definitely if you have stick to your idols, to your morals, to all of your teachings, all of your philosophies, so you are definitely headed in the right direction only. And let's say for example, if in your case 9th house related prospects are getting qualified and something to do with your complete lifetime important decision. Now this could be concerning your marriage, or this could be for example concerning any foreign settlement, any foreign university admission. So all of those lifetime important decision, those concrete decision might take a positive leap for all the Taurus ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, now if we have to understand it for all the Gemini ascendant natives. So friends, as you know this thing that in this whole transit your 8th house is currently getting activated. Now friends, the beauty of the 8th house is that not only it tells about the concerns of the joint resources, but it is a highly psychological house as well. So when we talk about your deep unspoken emotions that are represented by the 8th house, so I would say friends, like let's say for example, if you have been at the receiving end of some sort of emotional turmoil which this transit of Saturn might have created, so very soon you will also start looking at the brighter optimistic side of all those turmoils as well. So I would say friends that not only the 8th house matters if they are getting qualified in your case, but also friends, try to understand this thing that Saturn is the natural karaka significator of the 8th house. So gains in the specifically the Taurus Navamsa Pada has a lot to do with the gains part as well. So I would say friends that if in your case any sort of financial and joint resources concerns are getting qualified, any of the concerns of taxes, revenue, insurance, psychic fields are getting qualified, so the financial aspect can actually manifest during this transit or this phase of Saturn's transit in the second pada. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Cancer ascendant natives. So friends, in your case the beauty over here is that this whole transit of Saturn is taking place in your 7th house, which is a transit giving you all these kind of insights regarding your contribution in partnership, if in your case business commercial activities are also getting qualified. And most importantly friends, try to understand this thing that 7th house definitely determines our public image, our social standing, and the way we relate and deal with the world. So definitely friends, like some important concrete decisions are definitely on way for you. So I would say that if you are actually kind of hanging in between those two states, so if you are actually engaged in business, it's a good sign. If you are single trying to get married, this phase can open up some new opportunity, new window for you. You have to be just careful because Jupiter is going to be in your 8th house. But I would say friends, like for example, for all those people who have been long eyeing for some investment, some new opportunity, holding a government or public seat, so these people can actually get benefited. Some strong important realistic and structured decision taken by them can actually enhance their public image as well. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Leo ascendant natives, so friends, in your case definitely Saturn, which is transiting in your 6th house, so all the concerns of your health, of your daily work life, of your finances is actually under scrutiny. So I would say friends that this shift of the Saturnian energy in the Taurus Navamsa Pada can be seen as a good energy in this regard, that if you actually deal with the 6th house related matters. Now whether you are in the health industry, in the medical service industry, anything to do with the corporate environment, if you are a part of that, so I would say the financial aspect, the reward aspect can actually come. Some concrete position, promotion, all these kind of development can actually take place, because we all know this thing that Saturn in Capricorn is all about power, authority and confidence. And because Aries Navamsa was still a debilitated, agitated, drive behind the screen energy for the planet Saturn. But now with this Saturn's shift in the Taurus Navamsa Pada, so the spark or the drive coming from the behind, motivating you towards your career related goals is definitely going to take you in a position of some important decision and important positive development regarding your 6th house related matters. So let's say for example, for long you have been looking for the right time to upgrade your skill, ask for a raise or any restructuring in your daily office work life, so this is the right time for you. And also if you're also going through the Saturn Antardasha or the Mahadasha as well. Moving ahead friends, for all the Virgo ascendant natives, Friends, as you know this thing that Saturn which is transiting in your 5th house. So the transit of Saturn in the 5th house could be seen as a good time for the students, for all those people who are at a right age when they are competing for any government job exam, trying to get into a college of your choice, university, school, college. So for all those people this could be seen as a beneficial time. But the concern over here is that Saturn somehow creates restrictions in the recreational aspect of the life whenever it is transiting the 5th house. So now with its movement in the Taurus Navamsa Pada can be seen as a little bit relief, where you can actually start experiencing the beautiful aspect of the life. Now the third thing is that, friends, I have also seen many times in all those people's case where it is getting qualified that the transit of Saturn in the and from the 5th house many times create those kind of energy that people get into affair with older people as well. So remain watchful of all of that energy. And for any sort of artistic and creative pursuit, if specifically in your case you are devoted to the bhakti path in the devotion or anything to do with art, entertainment, specifically you are in the music segment, so all those people can also get benefited. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Libra ascendant natives, as you know that Saturn which is transiting from your 4th house, which is a very blessed time when Saturn can actually make you aware enough. It can actually bring out the need for working hard in the direction of making your life more secured, giving you that sort of foundation which you deserve. So I would say, friends, that the shift of Saturn in the Taurus Navamsa Pada can be seen as a very good energy. So if you are in that stage of your life that you are planning to buy a home or renovate your home or anything, like even if it is about expanding your business or starting your own business, so these are all those things which makes us secure and independent in the life. So I would say that for all of those pursuit, the transit of Saturn in this section of the zodiac belt can be seen as a very positive time. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Scorpio ascendant natives, guys, in your case this shift of Saturn is going to take place in your 3rd house, which is a very good time, because I have said this thing so many times whenever I talk on the topic of Saturn's ongoing transit, that its transit from the 3rd house is all about learning a new skill, getting yourself more equipped and demonstrating your talent to the best of your capabilities. So trust me, Saturn is actually churning out, monitoring you. You might not even realize the kind of talent you possess, which this transit of Saturn from your 3rd house can actually bring out. And I would say, friends, that let's say for example any sort of concerns of promotion, any sort of concerns of relationship or partnership, so if all those prospects are getting qualified in your case, you are an artist, you are a performing artist, you are a self-employed person, so the financial aspect, whatsoever you have been putting your hard efforts, the reward and the financial aspect might slowly gradually start manifesting with this shift of the Saturn in the Taurus Navamsa Pada, the 2nd Pada of the Shravan Nakshatra. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Sagittarius ascendant natives, so friends, as you know this thing that the shift in the 2nd house finally is a good relief for all of you guys, because Saturn believes in miserliness and the 2nd house primarily is the house of your finances only. So definitely it might be making you work hard for all the penny which you might be making during this time if you are a self-employed person or a business person. So I would say Shravan is all about imbibing and understanding and learning the lessons. So I would say that the hard part of Saturn's teaching might have been over, and with this shift in the Taurus Navamsa Pada and your ascendant lord actually entering the 3rd house, so I would say that this can actually bring out some positive rewards regarding all the hard work which you might have been doing. So the financial reward aspect might manifest during this window of Saturn's transit. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Capricorn ascendant natives, guys, as you know this thing that Saturn which is transiting your 1st house, which is a very important time, Saturn is right over there in your head, actually instilling wisdom, the kind of discipline which you need to imbibe. And not only that, friends, the transit of Saturn from the 1st house is a time of important adjustments and restructuring of the life. And if you have been working hard in that direction only, you're actually in that crossroad of your life where some important decision, important transition you are anticipating, you are awaiting. So with this shift of Saturn in the Taurus Navamsa Pada can be seen as a very positive energy with all those results which you are trying hard to attain. Now Saturn can actually start releasing all of those rewards as well. Now this could be you are trying to expand your family, so those prospects can manifest. If you are in any way connected with the fields of art, media, creativity, because for all of you guys, Venus tend to become a Yogarka planet for you. So the transit of Saturn in the Taurus Navamsa Pada can actually benefit all the artists, all the creative people, all the people connected with the fields of stock market as well. Moving ahead friends, for all the Aquarius ascendant natives, this shift in Saturn's transit is going to take place in your 12th house. So friends, I always say this thing, being a Aquarius ascendant, whether you have realized this thing or not, but in the path of spirituality, you can actually make great progress, because not only your 12th house of spirituality, higher dimension is being ruled by the same planet which has got the rulership of your ascendant as well, but along with that, all of your moksha bhava are being ruled by the earth element. So that means that you can be very disciplined in the path of spirituality as well. So I would say friends, definitely this is going to be a time when some concrete development can take place in your 12th house related matters. Now whether you have been eyeing for foreign settlement, concerns of visa, if in your case 12th house related occupation, livelihood is also a matter of concern. You work in the fields of import and export, you are a Kundalini yoga teacher, meditation practitioner, so anything to do with all the 12th house related matters, so financial reward aspect can also manifest. And I would say friends that definitely whatsoever you are right now engaged in, or whatsoever you have been dealing with, if you have been abiding by the path and the principles of the planet Saturn, which is all about truth, honesty, discipline, so I would say whatsoever turmoils or hardship you might have been facing through, the reward aspect, the brighter optimistic side of that will definitely manifest in front of you. Because I always say this thing, out of all the planets, see friends, when we talk about the inner planets, they represent compulsions and impulses. But when we talk about Saturn, every test and trial of Saturn has some teaching and lesson for your betterment. So the reward aspect will definitely come once Saturn is going to move to this section. So that is how you should anticipate. And lastly friends, if you want to understand the results for all the Pisces ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, the beauty over here is that Saturn is actually transiting a very favorable house, which holds the key to manifest some concrete big results in your life. So I would say friends that with this shift of Saturn in your 11th house, so if you have been working hard, if in your case you have been targeting or eyeing some important goals, some important position, if that is your area of concern right now in your life, so with this shift of Saturnian energy in the Taurus Navamsa Pada, the Pushkara Navamsa Pada can actually trigger some positive event for you. And not only that friends, like the way Taurus is again a feminine influence as well. So I would say if within your friend circle, within your circle of influence, with the support of women, or anything to do with fame prospect, anything to do with financial prospect, anything to do with those important art and creativity related projects where there is a lot of uncertainty, all what you want is a lucky break. So I would say that for all of those areas and concerns of life, this shift in Saturnian energy can actually create and trigger some opportunity pertaining to the matters of the 11th house in your life. So that is something friends which I wanted to say in brief about this shift of Saturnian energy in the second pada of the Shravan Nakshatra from November 7th till December 21st for everyone. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.